Recent studies reveal that only 2% of cats form an exceptionally deep bond with their owners. And cats that truly love and trust their humans tend to show certain behaviors again and again. These 19 signs can reveal just how deeply your cat is attached to you. So keep count and let me know how many of these signs your cat shows. Number 1. She drops in front of you. You walk in. She's already moving. Then she does the thing, right at your feet. Spine down, belly up, legs open, eyes locked on you. Stop and look at what she just exposed. No ribs, no muscle wall. Every organ she owns sitting under one thin layer of skin, pointed at a human 40 times her size. Don't rub it. That's not what it's for. Sit down on the floor and count how long she holds it. A cat who tolerates you rolls and flips back upright within a second. Her feet stay under her. Part of her is still doing the maths on you. A cat who loves you just stays there, wide open, looking at you from the most defenseless position she has, because she stopped doing the maths on you years ago. Now watch the tip of her tail as she gets back up. In about 3 seconds, it's going to do something she has no control over. Number 2, the 3-second tail test. She's coming toward you and the tail is straight up. Everyone knows that one. Forget the tail. Watch the last inch of it. Is the tip vibrating? A fast little shiver like it's buzzing? That's not a flick. A flick means she's annoyed. This is the opposite, and she can't fake it. It fires before she's had time to decide anything. Kittens shake their tails at their mother. That's the audience it was built for. Do it properly tonight. Walk out of the room. Wait 2 minutes. Walk back in and don't look at her face. Watch the tail tip for 3 seconds. Still and upright. She's comfortable with you, and that's a good cat and a perfectly fine relationship. Buzzing? That's not a cat who tolerates you. That's a cat who loves you, and her body gave it away before she had time to think about it. Now, sit down on the sofa and wait for her to climb up behind your head. Number 3, when she starts licking your hair. Sofa, evening. She climbs the back of it and settles behind your head. Then that rough, wet drag across your hairline. Most people laugh and duck out of the way. Don't. A cat who tolerates you will never touch your hair. A cat who loves you grooms it like she'd groom her own. Cats groom each other for one reason, and dirt, isn't it? Mothers and kittens, litter mates, cats who've spent a whole life side by side. That's the entire guest list. Cats who just share a house can live together 10 years and never lick each other once. Your hair is already clean. She knows that. She isn't fixing anything. She's running a ritual built for family on a species that doesn't even have fur, because she couldn't come up with a better way to say it. Hold still. Tip your head slightly toward her. Then keep your eyes on her front paws, because what they start doing next goes back even further than this. Number 4. She needs you, not the blanket. Same house, same food, same sofa, 2 different cats. One needs the fleece throw, one climbs onto your stomach, pushes both paws into you, and goes completely glassy-eyed. Only one of them is telling you something. A cat who tolerates you needs the blanket. A cat who loves you needs the person. Kneading is what kittens do against their mother to bring the milk down. The motion never leaves them. The target does. A blanket is a stand-in. It's what a cat reaches for when the real thing isn't available. You are not a stand-in. If she needs you, your body has been filed in the same place her mother is. That's the deepest safety signal she owns, and she aimed it at a human. The claws hurt. Don't shove her off and break it. Put a folded towel on your lap first. She keeps the ritual. You keep your skin. Now watch where she chooses to lie down, because most cats don't pick your chest. Number 5. Out of every warm spot, she picks you. Count the warm places in your house. Radiator, windowsill, top of the fridge, the laptop you just closed. You're not on that list. You're not even close. She sleeps up to 16 hours a day, unconscious, defenseless, completely out of it. And she walks past every one of those spots to fold herself onto your chest. So heat isn't the reason. There's exactly one thing your chest offers that a radiator can't. Your heartbeat and your breathing moving underneath her. A cat who tolerates you sleeps in the same room, near you, 3 feet away, facing outward. A cat who loves you sleeps on the thing making the noise. Lie still tonight and feel her ribs moving against you. Give it a few minutes and her breathing starts matching yours. Owners feel that happen and assume they imagined it. And tomorrow, when she walks past you into the kitchen, listen hard, because there's a sound in there she gives to almost nobody. Number 6, the sound she saves for one person. Not a meow, shorter, rolled at the front, lifting at the end. That little burp as she walks past you. Here's what nobody tells you. Adult cats barely meow at each other at all. Meowing is something they invented for us. The trill is narrower still. It starts as a mother's call to her kittens. Follow me. Come here. You're safe. Record her for a week and count who gets it. Almost every cat aims that sound at exactly one person in the house. And it's usually not whoever fills the bowl. Everyone else gets a normal meow. One person gets the trill. A cat who tolerates you meows at you. A cat who loves you trills. She took a sound built for her own kittens and handed it to a human. Make the same short sound back. Watch her tail go up and watch her turn to check you're following. Because following you is exactly what she does next. Number 7. The closed door. You stand up. She's already ahead of you in the hallway. You shut the bathroom door. Paw under the gap. Thump. That yowl. It's a meme online. It isn't funny to her. Cats hate small rooms with one exit. It's the worst possible position for an ambush predator. She walks into it anyway, every single time, for you. Now the honest split. A cat who tolerates you notices you left the room, registers it, carries on. A cat who loves you can't sit with the not knowing. Rooms aren't permanent to her. She has no proof you're coming back out of that one, so she posts herself at the door and waits it out. Try this for a week. Leave it open a hand's width. The yowling usually stops in days. She doesn't need to be in there with you. She needs line of sight. That's all it ever was. And sometimes she turns up carrying something. Number 8. She brings you things and waits. A sock, a hair tie, a bottle cap, the same toy mouse on the same pillow every single morning. Watch what she does after she drops it. She doesn't walk off. She sits back and stares at you. That's not mess. That's a delivery, and she's waiting on your response. Mother cats carry food back to kittens who can't hunt yet. That's the whole instinct, feeding whoever can't feed themselves. She's watched you for years. She has never once seen you catch anything. A cat who tolerates you hunts for herself and eats it where she stands. A cat who loves you hunts, then carries it to you first. Because somewhere in her head, you're the one who wouldn't last a night out there. Don't bin it in front of her. Pick it up, make noise about it, throw it once, hand it back. Now go and watch her at the food bowl. Number 9, the food bowl test. Do this one tomorrow. Put her dinner down. Wait until she's properly into it. Head down, tail still, fully committed. Then walk into the room. Watch her ears. Then watch her feet. Ears flick and she keeps eating? Completely normal. Plenty of happy, well-loved cats do exactly that, and it isn't an insult. But some cats stop mid-mouthful, lift the head, step away from a full bowl, come to you, then go back and finish. Understand what that costs her. Food is the strongest lever a cat has. Every instinct she owns is screaming, stay at the bowl. She overrode all of it. For a person. So if she does that, stop calling her aloof and stop saying she only wants you at feeding time. She just ranked you above food itself. That's a cat who loves you more than the one thing she's hardwired to want most. And there's no higher score she can give. Same ranking turns up in the morning, in your face. Number 10, why she sniffs your mouth. You open your eyes, she's inches away, whiskers forward, nose almost touching your lips. You breathe out. She takes it in. The internet says she's checking whether you died. Ignore that. Cats greet each other nose to nose, and breath carries the most personal scent you've got. It shifts with what you ate, where you've been, whether you're getting ill. Now look at what she's doing physically. She's putting her face, eyes, nose, whiskers, every fragile thing she has, directly against a mouth. A cat who's unsure of you would never. She'd sniff your hand, your shoe, from a safe distance, ready to move. A cat who loves you puts her face against your teeth while you're unconscious and completely unpredictable. Yours does it every morning. Don't jerk back. Hold still, blink slow, breathe out gently through your nose. That's the reply she's waiting for. Now think about the 8 hours before that, when you weren't in the building at all. Number 11, what she does while you're gone. Empty house. She's got the whole place to herself. Every bed, every chair, every patch of sun. Go and find where she actually slept. The laundry basket, your hoodie, your side of the bed, the jumper on the back of the chair. And here's the detail that makes it land. Clean washing gets ignored. Worn clothes don't. It was never about the fabric. A cat who tolerates you enjoys the quiet when you go. Genuinely, the house calms down, and she takes the best spot in it. A cat who loves you goes and lies in the strongest trace of you she can find, and stays in it until the real one comes back. Use that. Leave one worn t-shirt out on purpose before a long day. It settles anxious cats better than most things you can buy, and she won't wait for your key to know you're close. Number 12. She's at the door before you are. Ask whoever else is home. You'll get the same answer every time. She got up and went to the door before you'd even pulled in. Not at the key, before. Her hearing runs far past yours, and she's pulled your engine, your footsteps, and your walking rhythm out of an entire street's worth of noise. But hearing you is just ability. Every cat in that house can hear you. Getting up is the choice. Nothing drags her off a warm bed. She isn't hungry, nothing's chasing her, and there's no reward sitting at that door. A cat who tolerates you looks up when you walk in. A cat who loves you is already standing there, because one specific human arriving is worth being awake for. Change your route home for a week. Watch how fast she recalibrates to the new sound. And tomorrow, walk in on her while she's still asleep in the chair. Watch the first thing her body does. Number 13. The stretch she does when you walk in. She's asleep in the chair, you walk in. She wakes up, and then, instead of getting up, she stretches. Front legs pushed forward, spine dipped, back end in the air, and she holds it a second longer than she needs to. Look at when it happens. Not when she wakes up alone in an empty room, when you arrive. A stretch that big locks her joints out and leaves her slow. It's the least ready-to-run position a cat can put herself in, and she chose it in front of a human who just came through the door. A cat who tolerates you wakes and watches, head up, feet under her, waiting to see what you do first. A cat who loves you stretches, because your arrival is the safest thing that's happened to her all day. Say hello properly, then sit down across the room, don't touch her, and just watch her eyes. Number 14, she blinks first. Right now, wherever she is in the room, look at her. If she catches you looking, don't move. Wait. Watch for her eyes to go soft and drift half shut. Slow, heavy, like she's losing a fight with sleep. That's not tiredness. In her world, closing your eyes in front of another creature is surrender. Frightened cats don't blink. They lock on and they don't let go. She just dropped her guard on purpose with you 3 feet away. And here's the line between the two kinds of cat. One who's fine with you will blink back after you start it. Polite, returned. One who loves you doesn't wait to be asked. She goes first. Blink back, slow, and let it finish properly. Don't look away first. Let her be the one who ends it. Then tonight, when she settles down beside you on the bed, pay attention to which way she turns to face. Number 15. She turns her back on you. She jumps up, settles beside you, then swings around and gives you her back. Faces the door. Feels like being ignored. It's the biggest compliment in the room. Think about what a sleeping cat has to cover. Every doorway, every sound, and whatever is behind her that she can't see. She just handed you the blind spot. That only happens once you've come off the threat list completely, not lowered, removed. And look at the direction she's facing. She didn't just turn away from you, she turned toward the door. A cat who tolerates you sleeps where she can keep an eye on you. A cat who loves you sleeps where she can watch what's coming for you. She isn't ignoring you, she's on shift. So in the morning, while she's still loose and half asleep on that shift, lift her off the bed and feel what her body does in the first second. Number 16. She goes limp when you lift her. Pick her up. Not high, not for long, just up. Now feel what her body does in the first second. Stiff, legs braced, tail rigid, head swiveling for the exit. Put her down. That's a cat tolerating a situation, and she's telling you plainly. But some cats do the opposite. The legs go loose. The head drops against your arm. The whole body just hands itself over. That's not laziness. Being lifted off the ground is one of the worst things that can happen to a small predator. It's how they get carried off. Her body should fight it automatically. A cat who loves you switches that alarm off completely because she was carried like this once before by her mother, and you got filed in the same place. Keep it short anyway. 5 seconds, then put her down before she has to ask you to. And the second her feet land, watch what she does with her tongue. Number 17. She grooms herself the moment you stop. You pet her for 10 minutes. She's loving it. You stop, and she immediately starts washing the exact spot your hand was on. Every owner reads that the same way. She's cleaning you off her. It stings a bit. It's the opposite, and here's why. Cats in a bonded group carry one shared scent. When yours gets covered in your smell, she isn't scrubbing it off. She's dragging it through her coat and mixing it in, so the two of you register as the same unit again. A cat who tolerates you moves away first, then grooms somewhere else, facing away. A cat who loves you does it right there, beside you, in front of you, blending you into herself while you watch. Pet her again the second she finishes and see whether she stays put or moves off. Cats who love you almost always stay. Then, while she's sat there, try saying her name. Number 18. She answers you. Say her name, not the food voice, just her name. Normal volume from across the room. Now watch for a reply. It might be a full meow. It might be a tiny closed mouth sound. It might just be the ears swinging round and the tail lifting once. Do it 3 or 4 times across an evening from different rooms and count how many replies you get. Here's what makes it land. Cats don't hold conversations with each other. Adult cats sharing a house can go days without a sound. The entire talking back habit is something they built for humans. One specific human at a time. A cat who tolerates you hears her name and does nothing, because nothing is required of her. A cat who loves you answers, because she's holding up her end of something the two of you invented together. And every answer she's ever given you points at one last thing. Number 19. She picked one person. 3 people live in that house. 3 people feed her. She still has one. One lap, one bed, one person she waits at the door for, one person who gets the trill, and it's almost never whoever fills the bowl. Researchers at Oregon State ran cats through the same attachment test used on human infants. Most of them formed a proper secure bond with their person, the same category as babies and dogs. Not a feeding routine, a bond. So she didn't pick you for food. A cat who loves you picks whoever was safe. Every time you let her come to you instead of grabbing her. Every time you were the same person you were yesterday. That's what she's been quietly voting on this whole time, every day, for years. Test it in 10 seconds. Sit on the floor with everyone else in the room. Say nothing. Offer nothing. Watch who she walks to. So, what's your number? Go back through the 19 and count the ones she actually does. Not the ones you'd like her to do. The ones you've watched with your own eyes. Put that number in the comments. Just the number. 14 or more, type bonded next to it. Because past 14, she doesn't just tolerate you, she loves you. And I want to see how many of you land there. And if she does something that wasn't on this list, something odd, something that's hers alone, write it below. Read all of them, and the best ones go straight into the next video. She's been telling you this for years. Now you can hear it.